through every argument, through the good times and the not good times, you've created a vortex version of this relationship. Now she has too. In fact, it's interesting, as we feel you and as we feel her through you, your vortex versions of the relationship that you each want are as close to identical as anything that we've ever seen. What she has put in the vortex as a result of living with you, and what you've put in the vortex as a result of living with her, it's the same thing. What's freaking you out is that you're frequently not a vibrational match to your vortex version. And what's freaking her out is that she's frequently not a vibrational match to her vortex version. Is this making sense to you? Now, you can't do anything about, no matter how hard you try, just give it up. You can't do anything about making your reality match her vortex version. That is just way more. There are too many universal forces that are involved in it. But you can do everything about focusing so completely on your vortex version of her that you come into alignment when you think about her. And you know what's going to happen to her when you're in complete alignment with your vortex version of her? She's going to feel the love that you feel only when you are in alignment with the vortex version of her. So what we're really saying, and it really is odd in a physical world, we want you to fall in love with the version of her that you put in your vortex, because you have no control over the other one. When you're in the vortex, you feel such appreciation at where you stand, and you feel appreciation of every squabble that resulted in this expansion. So you're holding no blame to yourself or to your wife. You're just feeling appreciation for the expansion that you've achieved together. And so she's upset, and you don't want her to be upset, so you focus upon the version of her who is not upset. And she says, why aren't you paying attention to me? Come here and talk to me about this. And from inside the vortex, you say, I love you so much. I've been thinking so completely about who we are. I so appreciate everything that you have contributed to who I am. I want to find words that you can hear, and this probably isn't the best time, but I'm so adoring you and us. I know that this can only get better, and I don't want any of it to ever have not been good for you. The day I met you, what I wanted and what I still want is that your life would be wonderful. Every time I look at you, that comes clear and clear to my mind. I don't always live up to my own vision of who you are or who we are, but I sure want to. There isn't anything I want more than our happiness, your happiness. And we promise you, she just can't stay mad when you feel like that, but you can't fake it. You got to be in the vortex. You got to know that. You've got to own it. You got to be true to who the two of you have become. You see, often when we're visiting with someone, we're talking about your vortex, what's in your vortex. In this case, we're talking about what the two of you have put there. And it is our promise to you that when you harmonize with your vortex, you'll harmonize with her vortex. We can feel the power of this relationship. But you can't fake it. You got to be in the vortex. You got to know that. You've got to own it. You got to be true to who the two of you have become. You see, often when we're visiting with someone, we're talking about your vortex, what's in your vortex. In this case, we're talking about what the two of you have put there. And it is our promise to you that when you harmonize with your vortex, you'll harmonize with her vortex. We can feel the power of this relationship.